명이 다 그거 노래를 껐는데 왜 자꾸 노래가 나오는 걸까? 저거를 고칠 방법이 없네. 맨날 끝나고 나면 한 하루 이틀 뒤에 저작권 걸려가지고 이만저만 귀찮은 게 아닌데 어쩔 수 없겠죠. 어제 하루 쉬었고 오늘은 그 F1 그랑프리 있지만 저는 요즘 또 열심히 한창 이제 그 NBA가 하고 있잖아요. NBA도 해야 되겠죠. 저는 이제 필라델피아 세븐티식서스에 와서 우리 반지 원정대를 가장한 노인정을 이끌고 있습니다. 네. 야, 이거 왜 안 됐어? 이거만 안 됐구나. 주요 멤버로는 폴 조지, 그리고 안드레 드러먼드, 카일 라우리는 좀 노낸 것 같긴 해요. 카일 라우리는 사실상 주요 멤버로 우승을 했던 친구이기 때문에 카일 라우리를 노인정에 넣기는 좀, 반지 원정대에 넣기는 좀 그런데 그래도 일단 사실상 노인정은 사실입니다. 그렇게 대충 볼 수 있고요. 토바이스 리스 없잖아. 그리고 엔비드는 좀 애매한 포지션이죠. 하여튼 그렇게 볼 수 있을 것 같습니다. 어쨌든 지금 마이크랑 좀 겹치는 것 같긴 한데 이거랑 이거를 좀 배치를 바꿔야겠나? 이상하게 풀스로 하면 마이크 입력이 아웃되고 마이크가 온이 되는 상황. 조금 묘하긴 합니다. 이걸 꺼버리면 되나? 꺼버리니까 입력 캡처가 올라오네. 그러면 저걸 끄고 그냥 여기서 입력 캡처를 하겠습니다. 사실 지난번 방송 때 좀 재밌는 매치업이 오늘 방송에서 예고돼 있었죠. 그러니까 오늘은 기대하고 보셔도 좋을 것 같습니다. 어떤 매치업이었냐면 볼게요. 현재 오버는 70이고요. 매치 이번 오늘 죽으면 셀틱스 밑에 디트로이트가 무려 4위에요. 그리고 플러스는 현실에서 박살나 있는데 일단 게임에서는 지금 원하던 평균이 24점대야. 그러니까 좀 기대할 만하다라고 볼 수 있어요. 이렇게 3경기를 하고 잘 되면은 토론토까지 할 건데 3경기를 빡시게 해야 되기 때문에 보도록 하죠. 바로 가운데에서 보면 지금 요것도 되고 근데 저번에 이제 목주소는 지금 6천에 있는 것 같아요. 좀 모르겠습니다. 70일이고요. 지금 사실 기록은 괴물과 차갑기 때문에 크게 신경 안 써도 될 것 같고 가보겠습니다. 테이텀과 만나면 항상 이제 좀 어려운데 지금
All right, MP. Everybody knows you as a baller. Tell us something that you know people don't know you know as well as ball.
Maple syrup.
I'm recording, bro. I need a serious answer.
No, I'm not even kidding you, bro. I'm from Vermont. I could talk maple syrup all day with the best.
And what's there to talk about?
Xander, what isn't there to talk about? Golden versus dark. Thoughts on the rule of 86? The best syrup and snow for syrup on snow?
Syrup on snow.
See, that right there. That tells me you're an amateur. I can't even talk maple syrup with you.
So you're telling me you know a good syrup as soon as you taste it?
No, before I taste it, Zan. The color, the aroma, that's enough to know. If you know,
지금
quality is
카메라
unmistakable.
마이크랑
Okay.
조율하고 있는
moving on.
중인데
What you know better? Syrup or
둘 다
ball?
비슷한데 시간 맞추고 있습니다.
All right. Well, I know it's still early, but do you think you're an all-star based on what we've seen so far?
오브는 노인정이라 하긴 그렇고 드러먼드 바로 옆에 있잖아.
I know I'm an all-star.
You did say, quality is unmistakable when someone knows what they're talking about, right? So,
Right.
what needs to happen for your quality as a baller to be unmistakable?
올라가죠.
A lot of players will guarantee a win and come up short. Only a few can guarantee a win and deliver.
So you're saying you're guaranteeing the win tonight?
Yeah, I'm saying I guarantee a blowout.
대승을 거둔다.
That's an all-star talking, Xander. And that's unmistakable. Unmistakable. MP, out.
셀틱스를 박살내야 되네요. 홈이니까요. 홈 경기니까 박살내야 되겠습니까? 슛감은 소소한 상황.
At the power forward position, 6'9", number 67, MP.
멋있는 척 오진다. 보스턴은 조금 잘 나가다가 지금 주춤하고 있네요.
So you know there'll be some heavy legs out
오버시
there.
10득
Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. And it's Boucher in at the five. And for the 76ers, Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the point. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to
가볍게
all of his conference peers this season and secure his
그리고
spot.
데이터마다 세포트로 하겠습니다.
With a crowded field of players putting up some big numbers, MP has not been at the top of the heap. He's faltered a bit. He'll have to turn up the effort and execution further to earn the votes to put himself over the top.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about tonight's all-star caliber duel in the front court, and he isn't too concerned with it.
나이스.
My main focus is
좋아요.
on picking up the win. I'll go out there and do what I gotta do to make that happen. And he clearly is not intimidated, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff. Yes, we'll be monitoring that battle for sure.
또 무기패야?
Brown
왜?
passes to Tatum, and we're only a few games in.
사주라고
But
했는데.
already some surprises to this season, Graham.
Yeah, BA. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Screen by Embiid from deep.
다음
Trails 6 deep. MP's got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Pritchard. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Tatum. Take and finished off by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority
계속
sends
안
a
쏘네.
powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Embiid, a screen on Tatum. From deep, MP.
실수.
The rebound, Celtics. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really
오우.
Certainly something to keep an eye
바로.
on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out.
저렇게
Every
되는
night
거.
it seems to be different.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. And here's Embiid
Bam.
from outside. Saves
Boom.
the tray. 9 points in the game.
great initiative from the MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Outside White. Right at
아,
the
오늘
free throw
작아져가지고
line. And
개빡치네.
Boston again with the bucket.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Doris at just 26 years old. Jason Tatum has his first title with the Celtics in 2024.
After he won the title, his first line was, "What are they gonna say now?" This guy has done nothing but win from the time he entered the league. He is underappreciated as a big-time superstar.
어우, 데이터 먹는 게 쉬운 게
There's
아니야.
a long way to go in his career. Oh, a big-time answer from Derek White. The three is on point.
And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. Celtics trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Tatum. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
My goodness, the ability
Oh,
to
showtime.
adjust to defenders all around him makes Jason Tatum special. That's big-time moves, folks.
From deep, MP.
어, 실수. 자꾸 안 맞네. 오 마이
Given his
갓.
range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
몇 개 넣은 이제? 20득점.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Screen by Embiid. From deep, MP.
예.
The Sixers again can't hit. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And finished off
와,
by Tatum.
13분 또 벌써?
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Lead, pass to Embiid. Using his post moves to get the
그럼
2
조금
points.
무너뜨리자.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
And so Joe Mazzulla
Timeout.
decides to call
Timeout.
a timeout. A moment
Start
to
it.
rest and confer on the game plan. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
(50대 55)
MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Edwards. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Brown with it, and McCain picks him up defensively. Brown passes to White. Tatum with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
나이스.
And they've been winning at a
Nice.
high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last
좋아요.
season, a league high 55 different starting
엑시가
Yeah, BA.
And their lowest win
올라오는
total since
중이죠.
2016. But some silver linings.
Jared McCain was on
아니
track
저게
for
4분
rookie
움직이는
year
거지.
before he went
말이 안
down.
돼.
Grimes also impressive.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And here's MP from
아
outside.
자꾸 길다. 아주 길지.
Celtics trail by
누팀이
10.
주면 안 들어오는데.
Here's Brown. Fires from deep. Edwards pulls it in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Philadelphia moving it around. And there's the screen. And here's MP from outside.
와 미치겠다.
Boston with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor. His
이럴 땐
teammates
방법이
To the paint. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
이어지는 거 방법이 있습니다. 킥을 올라가면 돼.
Down low.
에?
And that's out of bounds.
킥이죠.
Philadelphia will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
돌아와야지.
Good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
He's checked in for Philadelphia.
돌아봤는데
The
별로
Celtics
주네.
also making a change. Simon's checked in, and some changes here for the Celtics. Boucher comes in for Garza, and Derek White subbed in for Simons. Here's White. Hands it with nobody near him. White's got 10 points.
This to me is Derek White's sweet spot.
엄청
That
빠르구나.
mid-range game is
오펜스 레이팅이.
There's a screen, and here's MP from outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them to
쓰다가
run room on the
39.5점.
Brown finds Boucher.
내가 41점.
Edwards against Brown. There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
4-3. Another three from
다시 0점 잡고요.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
outside. Brown. White the pass to Tatum. Tatum with a throwdown.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
It's Grimes on the wing.
킥턴 그램스.
Back to Lee.
뭐고?
Pass to
그래
Edwards.
애매한 스크린 뭐고?
Edwards a screen on Tatum.
어이가 없다.
Philadelphia needs to get off the shot. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the
3점.
hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot
이
3 at the
쿼터에
line.
파울 3개인가? 트러블.
Remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a
에리
lockdown
화이트가
guy.
무너지네요. 여기서.
Continuing to build confidence offensively.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And he nails the third. Here's Simons. Give him 8 points now.
와, 근데 데리 화이트 나가고 나오는 게 엠퍼리스 에머스다. 와,
Here's the three.
뎁스 위치.
Jalen Brown from extended range.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And as we welcome you to halftime,
몇
They've
점
been a
됐노?
step slow to close out our shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
okay, switching gears. Let's take a look. Thanks for
15점.
tuning in.
한 40점은 내겠지.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
We have a little extra bulletin board material for this one. MP took to social media to make some guarantees about the night he was going to have.
15점 차.
There's been no official response, but I know it didn't sit well with the opposing locker room. So we'll have to see if MP can back up his prediction.
Well, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk.
화이트 다시 나왔네요. 트러블
Kicking off
않고.
the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5.
화이트 좀
White and
공격해볼까?
Brown are the wingmen. Jason Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. And it's
Damn.
in at the point guard position.
화이트를 공격해
Consecutive
봅시다.
threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
16점 차.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Embiid to the middle.
Hey.
Brown with the steal. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Pritchard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Jalen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
JT for three.
But Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. There's the three.
바로 맞불.
Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum beyond the arc.
야,
Boston with the triple.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Edwards finds MP. And there's a pick for three.
바로 맞불.
Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
Yeah, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Tatum, a screen on Maxey. White for three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From behind the arc. And again for three. Man, he's
또다시
really
넘어갑니다.
launching from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his
PR이
three-point shot
75야.
Outside, Brown.
말도 안 되는 수치네.
6 to shoot.
버텨라. 나이스.
Second chance shot.
에이 까비.
Good on the layup. Brown's got 9 points.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Boston making a switch here. Simons checked in. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The 76ers, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling into the story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new team
Power.
started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last
Top
decade
guy.
that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent championships, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Outside Edwards. MP outside. Edwards a screen on Tatum. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
39점째.
A dozen
3쿼터입니다.
consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Tatum. He's got 26. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP again.
완벽한
He's got
미스매치.
41.
He has done the heavy lifting
14분
for
뛰고
them offensively.
41점이면
Now looking to close this thing out.
Simons a screen on McCain. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 29.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
It's McCain on the wing. Inside. Maxey against Simons. Edwards a screen on Tatum. From deep, MP.
없다.
And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. Three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail trail by 19. Here's Tatum. Embiid with a steal. To the paint. Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Lee's got 43 points.
Yeah, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
On the wing, Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, terrific individual
되게
effort.
텀에
Almost single-handedly, this guy trying
저걸
to
안
keep
쏘을
them
수가
competitive.
없으니까 정치의 이유로 능력치
Brown against
차이로
Edwards. And here's MP from outside.
그냥 공격력으로 가겠어.
MP's got 46.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this
22점 차.
basketball game.
Here's Simons. Give him 8. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3.
좀
Doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making.
티에탑 31점.
Changes here for the Celtics.
13점 차네요.
Boucher
많이
checked in for
떨어졌네.
Tatum. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Simons. The Sixers lead by 13. They've got MP.
굿샷.
Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Edwards in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Brown passes to Boucher. Here's Pritchard. White for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
나이스.
Really left him alone that time. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Back to Tatum. 3-pointer. Edwards pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Takes the 3.
늦었나?
Up again.
부처가 나오면 어떡하냐.
And the 76ers lead by 21.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Pass to Boucher.
어, 5아웃이가
Now here's
저거.
Brown. Guarded by Edwards. Brown passes to White. Now here's Tatum to halt the run. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game. Pritchard against MP. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples
아, 두 발 떨어지 바로
in a
때렸구나.
single game.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually
어이씨.
anybody.
이런.
He misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Boucher. Now Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Brown. With the fadeaway. And Kane pulls it down.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
MP looking around. Edwards, a pass to MP. From downtown, and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach. And now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP. Good! Another from three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Pass to Edwards. Back to Lee. The three ball. The next
이게 들어가네.
from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
좀 기사
Well, this might
됐고요.
not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
Most players go out of their way to avoid saying something that might motivate the other team. You, on the other hand, guaranteed a blowout victory tonight. Talk about it.
Yes, some of the guys were giving me grief after we won, saying I had to run suicides if we lost. But if you could have seen them after we left the locker room for warm-ups, woo! I mean, it was obvious. They took my words to heart, exactly how I hoped. I was confident in them, and they trusted me. We came in unified. You can't beat that.
Yeah, I can't beat that. Thank you so much, MP. Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
오, 배지 올라왔네. 방금 좀 민첩성의 필요성이 있었어. 가로수도 너무 안 돼가지고. 다음은 NBA 컵 대회고요. 8승 상태로 2위입니다. 셀틱스는 5할이 돼서 10위가 됩니다. 피스턴스는 7승 4패, 동부 3위. 저지가 아니야. 조지가 늑골로 2주 정도고 에릭 포든이 일주일 정도. 와, 폴 조지가 81까지 내려갔어? 네, 컵대회입니다. 인시즌 토너먼트. 아닌데 컵대회. 에메리트 NBA 컵이 됐네요. 도마이 세리스가 피스톤스로 갔구나. 오프부터가 우승하다가 나오지만 오로지 쟤들 생각이고요. HL이 토마이 세리스로 까다롭겠구만. 케이드 커닝이 이제 여튼 올스타컵이 됐구나. 이건 됐어. 뭔가 풀었어요.
To control the boards, and they
chance points once again.
우와, 누구야 이거?
As is often the case.
아, 르버트구나.
Great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be. Lee passes to Maxey.
아, 맥시 대 커닝햄이 맥시랑 매치업이라고?
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. That's about as easy as it gets for Embiid in that range. Cunningham looking it over. And the basket by Harris. Love that look. They're locating his
아직까지
teammate.
투베스 에이스가 16점을 넣고 있는 거군요.
Years of disappointment, the Pistons team finally seem to have put it together. And I think the key for them has
아,
been
잘못됐어
finding
이거.
the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players.
베테랑인가?
I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside. It's LeVert on the wing. Three-pointers off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics. MP kicks to Oubre. That's a two from Lee. Up and it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
PR이 83까지 올라갔네요.
To show there isn't a lid on there. Maxey against Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From the arc. Incredible recognition and effort from MP. He deserved to come up with that block. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lee's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from B.
Johnson a screen on Maxey. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel.
뉴욕이 160점 넘다고?
Guys, back to you.
And thanks so much. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And here's MP for 3. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. The kick out to Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb.
오, 케이드 커닝햄.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And here's MP for 3.
좋아요. 슛감이 안 좋은데.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
헐. 하리스가 우브르랑 엠비드 더블팀 됐어. 엠비드가 들어오면 될 거야?
Gotta contest him, people out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And here's that's in, coming off the assist.
오케이.
Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Lee outside. Drummond the screen on deep. Doesn't go that time. I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open. Harris passes to Thompson. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Harris misses. The 76ers trail by 3. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Harris.
들어온 거라. 새롭게 만들면 답없는데.
Offensively, great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead. MV finds Oubre. Back to Lee.
Oubre sets the screen for Lee.
그 애매한 스크린 뭐고?
Ball's knocked loose. Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr.
전부
enjoys
키워드라서
working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Cunningham outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Oubre, a screen on Harris. Cunningham against McCain. Duran, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Oubre.
아트비하고도 너무 아깝다.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness. Everyone here just playing for one another. That can be infectious. And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, you've got Lee, Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Back to Lee. Edwards with the screen. Fires the three. That one's in there. The Detroit Leaders got just 3 points on the basket from Lee.
포지션.
What we want from MP night after night.
세컨이 보고냐서.
On the offensive end.
로비스 여기 있어. 이 아인드로 좋아할 것도 없고. 아빠 로비스.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And here's MP for three. Another
Booty.
three for Philadelphia.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter.
행복합니다.
He's got 2
행복합니다.
more here in the
시간
second.
욕하고.
Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Holland. Robinson on the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
와, 저거.
Just stop when there's a pick set up.
나는 되게
Fight over it as a defender.
활발한 게임.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Over in the corner, Lee. Edwards with the screen for MP. No good with the triple. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The 76ers trail by 5. The drive by Lowry. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys?
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Harris LeVert comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Kay Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Edwards finds Lee. Edwards a screen on Cunningham.
좋아한다고. 왜 하지?
Pistons lead by 3. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Stewart. Hey, right here. And here's LeVert. Detroit, no good that time either. Stewart with the steal. Edwards against LeVert. Bounce pass from Ivy. And a wide open look for Ivy. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
아만 탐슨 씨.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's
제일
got a
무한
nose
노트스.
for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's
저도
got
오자마자.
9 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely striking it.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
쪼프류.
When he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
You know, Jim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Jalen Durant, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Jaden Ivey. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Shum comes in for Edwards.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgerton? He gets to the rim with ease.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock.
오, 데드볼 제일 잘한다.
He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
템포
Up it
잡고.
goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lee. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. It's out of bounds. They are saved
와, 저걸 그냥 보던 거.
by Lee.
No clue where that
So?
pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for again the miss by the Pistons. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Their last game, a win against Boston, hoping to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show. Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to do.
와, 진짜 떨어지네.
They certainly were focused in this. And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Down low.
나이스.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Maxey. With the step back. Cunningham passes to Duran. Here's Harris. Rejection by MP. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. LeVert from outside. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe.
나이스 드러먼드.
Defending.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can
역전.
kiss it goodbye.
The Pistons trailing. Harris outside. Thompson outside. Cunningham on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Harris. And the rejection by MP. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. MP has been leading the charge for the Philadelphia 76ers. Why even bring it inside when you got him out?
완벽한 수비 에너지 레벨로
His three-point
하프타임으로 들어갑니다.
And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Checking out the Pistons, you look at the standings. They're in the middle in the playoff projection. They're right there. Not world beaters, but
진짜 상승세의 팀이었는데
Focus. How about this tight game the
아직
Detroit
지금은
Pistons find themselves in?
토바이어 세리스가 완전 묶여버렸기 때문에
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
Second half of basketball upon us, we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Something that isn't his
사실은
strength,
전반은
but he's
블럭으로
very
인해서
good at finding
페리스를 이긴 게 제일 컸던 것 같습니다. 페리스 출동을 파악을 했고요.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Levert out there with Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. I'm told now by our producer, do we have you guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
전반에 잠깐 끝났던 아만탕스는 다시 하얀색을 밀었죠. 그리고 드러먼드가 반짝해주면서 조금 분위기가 올라오고 있습니다.
Little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that.
좀 시속 게임이라서
So here we
지금
are,
분위기를
right in the middle
너무
of the
잘
group
내게
stage
중요합니다.
of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's gonna be hard to
많은
climb
점수
up.
차로
It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
역전을 해야 됩니다. 지금 마이너스 20점이기 때문에 점차가 회복이 필요한 상황.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Now Harris lets it go with a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Outside, Maxey. Oubre has screen on Harris.
떨어집니다. 28점째.
Lee's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
And Embiid with the screen on Harris. Here's Lee outside. Another 3 for
세 포지션.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
토베스에서 16점 못한 거 같은데
Thompson outside.
아마 플러스 마이너스라면 마이너스 한 20대 뿌리지고.
Duran up top. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down the
들고 있는
Harris has
볼
got 4 points now in the quarter.
온볼 공격 시간에 비해서 지금 손해보고 있는 느낌인데.
Oubre sets the screen for Lee.
아까리.
Chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, here's Thompson.
아마 탐슨하고 히비스가 아마 탐슨 살려주네요. 그럴 수 있지.
And a wide open look.
오마드레.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. Basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thompson dishes to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. In the corner, it's Harris. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really
나이스.
here, and he's yet to hit one.
앤 와.
Got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
좋아요.
Ivy's checked in for Cade Cunningham.
자리 수차.
Then for the 76ers, Edwards is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Quentin Grimes comes in for Jared McCain. And it's Flowers in for Maxey. Levert with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of
다시
buckets,
핫해.
this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And they're
일단
getting their
오늘
points now
목표는
almost
20점 이상 벌어야 돼요.
exclusively
왜냐면
from the triple.
골 득실차가 마이너스 20이기 때문에
Right now, let's
회복해야
take a moment
됩니다.
here to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Kevin, back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
40점.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the defense making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Now Levert. They got on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Harris kicks to Levert. Biscuit is good. The assist from Harris. Levert's got 5 points so far.
From range, Levert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And that one is good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
On the wing, Harris. He's got 18. Pass to Ivy. Stewart with the screen on low. The shot by Ivy, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor,
안 떨어지나?
and it's all adding up.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Monday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against Milwaukee, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit foggy and start looking ahead. Either way, you need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Philadelphia leading by 14. A three from MP. Good on the three-point shot. Lee's got 43 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. And stolen by Drummond. And here's the break. Always alley-oop here. MP against Ivy. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. A three from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 46 points. Cunningham for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice answer.
저걸 넣었네?
Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Evan Sharp from beyond the arc putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We've got more in store for you right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Lee out there with Quentin Grimes.
저도
And
있네요.
Drummond at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
Cunningham for three. It's hauled in by MP.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out.
그러고도 입장에서는 친정팀이잖아.
They set the pick. Pass to Grimes. And here's MP for the Max again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Now, here's Stewart. Now, Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Klintman tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 23. Maxey kicks to MP. Maxey feeling it out a bit.
나이스.
They get it again.
저 운동을 살벌하게 하네요.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Sherman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Then for the 76ers, bonus check in, and it's Edwards in for Quentin Grimes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here. MP outside. The three. Detroit with the rebound. And Robinson wide open.
Ooh, dunker.
And the assist goes to Cunningham.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Lee finds Maxey. Beyond the arc. No good from Lee. Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. To Duran. Pocket 6. Outside Robinson. He's looking for Duran.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
MP looking around.
팡.
And again for 3.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively.
엑시야 수비를 그렇게 하면 어떡하니?
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. For the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Duncan Robinson. And good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Harris passes to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Embiid sets the pick for MP. And again for 3.
Continues again. He's now broken his own record. So we mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me.
다시 한번 3점 가능이 최고 기록을 여시하게 19개.
Catch him if you can. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be.
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation, and we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.
좋습니다. 상승세 이어서 클리퍼스전까지 하고 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 이거 좀 모자라 보려면 이거 올리겠습니다. 바깥에서 보는 것 같아가지고 클리퍼스전까지 하고 마치도록 하겠습니다. 지금 닉스의 상승세가 너무 뛰어나서 사실 닉스는 오늘까지는 모르겠어요. 바로 갑니다.
Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
바로
Be
갈게요.
like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go
내 지역
without any
상대가 누구야?
hesitation. So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden pairs with Beal
Oh,
to make up the
Bradley
guard
Beal.
set. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards.
Zubac.
And it's Zubac in at the 5. That one's good for 2.
A little contact is not going to deter Zubac. I mean, he's a powerhouse in the post.
Pass to McCain. Out to the right wing. Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
MP will make a lot of those over his
레나드
Beal outside.
길
Zubac with a screen on McCain. Beal from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Now Philadelphia with it. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there.
이방째
And as a group, they're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Leonard. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Can't hit that one.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
You think back to the
세
prime years
번째
of Kawhi Leonard. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was unstoppable. He would just turn people's water off. And his peak was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back in the
Oh, yeah.
long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Leonard. 17 points in his last outing. Collins outside.
아 콜린스구나.
Out to Beal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last
어디
touch
누구
by
던지나?
And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference. MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Oh, another miss by MP. Clippers trail by 4. Beal outside. Down low. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
어느 정도 때문에
Philadelphia with
뭐할까?
another miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Beal. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot.
And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Beal, the pass to Collins. Clock at 6. That one's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And again, it's the Clippers converting.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Lou said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view. How teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Brian.
A tremendous IQ. Art Alley, thanks a lot. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. It's his first foul.
없을 텐데 더 없더라고.
To admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the refs on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Edge call. He's checked in for the Sixers. And the Clippers making a change here as well.
Oh,
Jones is checked in.
I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading defense.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
나이스.
Now here's Maxey. Still without a bucket. Buries it from 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting hit the ball.
Leonard inside. Covered by Grimes. And the shot's good.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
And again for 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the
되게
only way to
좋습니다.
score, that's for sure.
He's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Leonard looking around. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Lee's got 26 points. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
They should have steamrolled
Oh,
this
잘한다.
last year, but that's not how it played out. You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings.
생각보다 클래스 나왔네.
Anything can happen when you play out of conference.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the 3-pointer by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia.
역전당했네요.
Getting ready for the Clippers. Ivica Zubats checked in for Batum. Collins comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Chris Paul. Now here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Embiid.
역전당할 정도로
MP picking up the assist.
뎁스가 약하나.
Embiid's got 5 now.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside for Harden. The 3 hits the trifecta. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Oubre finds MP. Let's go with a 3. MP buries the triple.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go.
뭐 억제에 깨지고 막
With
그랬죠.
his hands, it was good.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP with the block.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards,
바로 역전.
he's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Beal outside. Off target with the three. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
마지막에 돌아와서 하프타임을 1대0로 만납니다.
Get you back to the action.
54.
Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have a locker room, but he played. He was shooting.
스틸이
And a look
다섯
back
개나 되네.
now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
The pace of this game is suiting them well.
And that is going to do.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave him a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the floor for the Clippers, Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle, and it's Harden in at the point. Now here's Leonard. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Beal outside from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They held a 12-point lead
박스가
earlier.
있습니다. 지금
MP finds Maxey. Back to MP.
빠르긴 하네요.
MP a screen on Hart. Lee on the wing. Lets the three fly. And the 76ers another three.
When we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, buddy.
Well, for all the anticipation on NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Lee, pass to Embiid. Back to MP. Embiid, a screen on Collins. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for three.
어우, 박스.
Leonard's got 4 rebounds now.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Beal outside. And it's Leonard with the assist that time. Beal's got 19 points.
빌려야 돼, 저게.
Talking about guys with pure strokes, Beal's in that discussion.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Screen by Embiid from deep. MP.
롱, 딥 3.
You can tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
Here's Harden. Give him 8. Beal outside. Collins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. MP with a rebound. Lee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Knocks down the long
두 자릿수.
What can you say?
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Harden finds Leonard. Collins right side. Back to Leonard. Pass to Collins. This one for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 7. Stolen by Collins. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It can be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
녹네 녹아.
Have that internal clock working, and with Kawhi's skill, my goodness, that's dangerous.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Hall, he's checked in for John Collins. MP scanning the floor. Takes a 3. Good. Another from 3.
하나 깨야지.
He's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Beal with it. Grimes covering. And Zubac with the basket. On the assist by Beal. Beal's got 5 assists in the game. Philadelphia leading by 9. Lee, the pass to Embiid. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And then Harden with the chance.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
76ers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Lee, the pass to Grimes. Back to Lee. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. McCain against Harden. Offensive rebound. Lee. No good with a layup. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time
그래서
from
내가
Leonard.
나오니까 역전했구나.
Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their
일단
defense
그래서
just falls apart once the ball goes inside. I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. And so it looks like it.
하지만 체력이
Zubac comes in
됩니다.
for Jones, and it's Collins in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Zubac. He's covered closely. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes comes in for Maxey. And then for Los Angeles, Bradley Beal. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in for Dunn. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said to them, you guys look confused out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Harden. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
From deep, MP, and again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Harden the pass to Beal. Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with a 3. The Sixers lead by 16. Down low. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Oubre from the arc. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Oh, nice finish.
초투가 되고 있네 갑자기.
7 points for Joel Embiid.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I said. Keep the pressure on.
McCain with a rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
MP fires. Can't hit it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beal. Gets it to go.
Bradley Beal.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Maxey, he's checked in for Grimes. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. MP! Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Beal's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Oubre finds MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
3-pointer.
팡.
Oh, another one for Paul.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Philadelphia leading by 22. And Maxey, here we go. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And this was a great showing for them in the first of 2 games in the season series, stealing a 1-0 lead against the Clippers.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offense.
Connects again from distance.
Hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Batum gets the bucket.
The timing by Batum, really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Drummond the screen on Jones.
수비방 제.
Outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
This run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
One of the best playmakers we've ever seen. CP3's sense for when to pass is good.
He hits again.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. So no problem for Philly.
exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight's?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant.
꽤나 많이 한 것 같고 잘 한 것 같네요. 그 정도면 이제 드라이브 덤프도 올려야겠다. 좀 하고 싶으니까 이렇게 하고 마치겠습니다. 다음도 늦은 시간까지 시청해주셔서 감사드리고요. 안녕히 주무세요. 저는 F1 하이라이트 보고 자릅니다. 바이바이.